I'm actually really stoked for this because it has Alex the Terrible in it. And so I feel like we can expect some gnarly screams. Gnarly screams. Scrim. A screaming and a scrampton. Looks like a video game.
Fucked up place sometime. Stranger, nice. I pull from the depths of the 36 chambers. Pull the trigger, give a bullet to a stranger. I'm not gonna live in a place so cold in a world like this. Cause I find me, it's a blasphemy. Throw me in the fire, let me burn for eternity. Burn for eternity.
Okay, there is really not a good place to stop. I feel like the whole 90 seconds of that was just a giant breakdown. Like, we came in swinging and we have not stopped swinging. Okay. Let's talk about the lyrics. Let's just take it from the top. So he's like, he's screaming it. So it's like, it's like, once upon a time, everything was all right. I used to feel safe. And he's like, once upon a time, everything was all right. I used to feel safe. That worry inside. It's like, you're sounding pretty worried right now, my dude. Okay, the world is a fucked up place sometimes. The waking up from childhood of like, there are terrible things happening around us. Pull from the depths of the 36 chambers. Isn't that a Wu-Tang? 36 chambers. Yeah! Wu-Tang. Okay, what does it mean? Okay, so 36 chambers could be referencing Wu-Tang, the Wu-Tang clan. That's interesting. Beep, 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 boop, beep, beep. Let's just see. This 36 chambers of Shaolin. Standing up for yourself, fighting and standing up for yourself. Pull from the depths of the 36 chambers, using all of your potential skill as a human to fight. That's interesting. We could read each chamber. I would really like to do that. Oh, the 35th chamber is the highest one that you can go in training. And okay, interesting. So we're referencing something about fighting and feeling rejected by society, feeling rejected and continuing to fight. I feel like that's what we're rolling with. Among the massive breakdown, the crazy cinematography, like crazy. This is really interesting. Like, I want to go back a second because this part is crazy. This verse. I'm not going to die, but I don't want to live in a place so cold in a world like this. Like, what a dilemma. Like, I'm not going to die. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take my life. I'm not going to like cease to exist. But I don't want to live in this world like this. Like, I am so stuck. And I think that is something that a lot of people can relate to feeling. And so if you can relate to feeling that, please share it in the comments and we will provide support. Our comments are a living support wall. I think it's just really poignant. And then where it's really interesting is this next part. Okay, so crucify me, it's blasphemy, throw me in the fire, let me burn for eternity. There's something really interesting about asking for pain. Crucify me, I'll burn for all eternity. There is not enough pain that you can put on me that will get me down, that will get me off my path. Like, that is actually really powerful, because that's not how most of us think about pain. That's not how a lot of people think about pain. It's like, for most people, pain is the end. For Ronnie in this song, he's singing like, pain is just a part. Pain has nothing on me. Pain is just a part of my journey. You can throw all the pain you want at me. You can crucify me all you want. I'm staying in I'm still going to do me. Like, that's kind of crazy.
Into the trench of a place unknown lies a dead man clutched to the bottom of a throne, at the bottom of a hole that nobody wants to go. It's the devil that you know that's got a hold upon your wicked soul. Inside your mind and you're thinking the devil is making the crime, of the people are evil and never know demon design is the opposite of a divine. No! Yes. The hell is in front of you, set behind. I can feel every sign of a human decline. I'm believing the time is upon us when all of our people are blind. Yo! Red rain, saw it falling from a tower's dead plane. Head bang, Mandalay Bay Hotel out of lead cane. Sex change could get you caught up in death range. He played sane, but really imitating Ed Gein.
How did we get this way? Nigga, that shit to say when we get this way. Having a fit today, so they wanna make a bitch the game.
My son's mom went gone, it was really wrong. I thought it was gone. The vomit searching for the sun, but I didn't go John Muhammad.
So the devil's right here on this level, wipe tears. Cause when rebels ready to pop the heavy metal, I fear.
Abomination, they've been faking consecration, hating, wasting education. Got the killer on the killer, gotta chase him. Go! Go! Spiraling out of control and deeper down the rabbit Never gonna let them in the multiply, they'll go resurrect. Suicide, doing the measure, taking in the unforgiven blood, but I stay stuck on. Never gonna let them in the multiply, they'll go resurrect. There's a fight that I stay stuck on.
I can already see the she's overacting comments now. Bro, did we just see the same thing? He just went into hell. And I believe had a screaming match with the devil, who is Alex the Terrible. Like, be for real. Be for real. Also, Tech 9, 8 with that. Okay, let's talk about Tech 9 first for a sec. This whole part, this is actually really interesting. The red rain saw it falling from a tower's dead plane. I'm filming this on September 11th. So that just feels really, I don't know. It just feels like a weird synchronicity in the universe. Then, so he's talking about all these terrors, right? He's talking about how horrible the world is, like headbanged Mandalay Bay Hotel, right? Like the shooting in Las Vegas. The sex change could get you caught up in a death range of like all of the violence against trans individuals. He pled sane, but really imitating Ed Gein. Oh my gosh, yeah. How Ed Gein was a mass murderer and got off on a plea of not guilty by insanity. Also, Mindhunter is an incredible show on Netflix if you guys haven't seen it. This is really interesting. Okay, so the devil's right here on this level. So it's like, how can you look around and not think that the devil's right here on this level? Like, there's so much bad stuff happening all the time. There's so much pain all around us. And then Ronnie like goes into hell and has a fight with the devil, spiraling out of control and deeper down the rabbit hole. Never gonna let them get the most of what they'll have to resurrect. This line, never gonna let them get the most of what they'll have to resurrect, is really interesting. It's like, I am not gonna let them take me away from me and get more out of me in my resurrection than I have in my life. Like, I'm not going down. Like, I'm not going down. You can crucify me. You can let me burn for eternity. But I am not going to let you get the most of me. Because in the long run, you'll have to resurrect me because I'm bringing something special to the table. It's a really interesting thing. I think this song, like the cinematography, the song, the breakdown of it all, the mix of the genres, like, it's sick. But what I really think is interesting is this line that we pointed to at the top, which is this part of like, crucify me, it's blasphemy, throw me in the fire, let me burn for eternity. I'll never be the one to break down. Most people think that pain is the place where the effort stops. Most people, when they feel pain, start to shut down. It's a natural human response. They start to give up. Their mind tells them it's okay to give up. Their brain tells them it's okay to quit. But Ronnie is saying that actually pain is just a part of the process, and it can be the place where we begin. Most people think pain is where effort ends, where death occurs, but pain is actually the place where we are required to persevere. We're required to keep fighting. You can see all of the pain around you, acknowledge all of the pain around you. You don't have to be blind to it, and fight anyway. Like, the horrendousness, the depth of the pain isn't a call to give up. It's not a call to give in. It's an invitation to keep fighting. The horror of the world shouldn't leave you hopeless. It should leave you inspired to take action and to keep fighting. Where can you say, like, crucify me? Come at me, bro. I'm willing to burn for eternity. You will not take me from me. Like, that's a word. Like, you will not take me from me. No matter what, I will stay true to myself, my compass, my values, my guide, who I am. You will not put enough pain on me to take me from me. And that is like a freaking word, yo. Because that's what happens. That's what pain does. It takes us away from ourselves. And whether it's like actually, and we do things to numb out, or emotionally, whether we fantasize about death, pain takes us away from ourselves. And what Ronnie is saying is so powerful. And we can listen to this song when we're feeling this way and when we're in pain of like, I can be in pain, but I'm not going to let that pain take me away from me. So listen to this when you need to feel that empowered to feel that. Like that's good. And if you're struggling and you're in pain right now and you're feeling like the pain is taking you away from you and yourself and your path and your purpose, please share in the comments below by tagging out HeartSupport, Living Support Wall right here, babies. And also, if you want to be someone who helps people on their path while they're in pain, we need people like you to do that with us. We literally need volunteers because we get hundreds of comments every day, people opening up with their struggles, and we need people to support them in the comments. So click and volunteer, and also, hey, subscribe. I love you.